Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Suratul Muddaththir. A Muddaththir, the one wrapping himself up, and, wrapping himself up as in putting on a garment to rise into prayer, and to rise and deliver his message, right? I remember the gender-neutral pronouns and the qualitative plural and that sort of thing. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, O thou who wrappest thyself up, arise and warn, and... Now, no matter how you say wa rabbaka fakabbiru wa, if you say those letters in the reverse order, you get an exact palindrome. Well, I mean, you get a palindrome because when you say it in reverse, you have the same markings. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, O thou who wrappest thyself up, arise and warn, and thy Lord do magnify, and thy garments do purify, and uncleanliness do shun, and do no favor seeking gain. And for the sake of thy Lord be patient, for when the trumpet is sounded, that will be that day, a difficult day. For the disbelievers anything but easy. Leave me alone with him, whom I created, and gave him vast riches, and sons dwelling in his presence, and made matters easy for him, and yet he desires that I should give more. By no means, surely he is inimical to our messages. I will make a distressing punishment overtake him. Surely he reflected and determined, but may he be destroyed how he determined. Again may he be destroyed how he determined. Then he looked, then frowned and scowled, then turned back and was big with pride. Then said, this is not but magic from old. This is not but the word of a mortal. I will cast him into hell. And what will make thee realize what hell is? It leaves not and spares not, it scorches the mortal. Over it are 19, and we have made none but angels, wardens of the fire, and we have not made their number, but as a trial for those who disbelieve, that those who have been given the book may be certain, and those who believe may increase in faith, and those who have been given the book, and the believers may not doubt, and those in whose hearts is a disease, and the disbelievers may say, what does Allah mean by this parable? And thus Allah leaves in error whom he pleases, and guides whom he pleases, and none knows the host of thy Lord but he, and this is not but a reminder to mortals. Nay, by the moon, and the night when it departs, and the dawn when it shines, surely it is one of the gravest, a warning to mortals, to him among you who will go forward, or will remain behind. Every soul is held in pledge for what it earns, except the people of the right hand. In gardens they ask one another about the guilty, what has brought you into hell? And they will say, we were not of those who prayed, nor did we feed the poor, and we indulged in vain talk with vain talkers, and we called the day of judgment a lie, till the inevitable overtook us. So the intercession of intercessors will not avail them. What is then the matter with them, that they turn away from the reminder, as if they were frightened donkeys, fleeing from a lion? Nay, every one of them desires that he should be given pages spread out, By no means, but they fear not the hereafter. Nay, 'tis surely a reminder, so whoever pleases may mind it, and they will not mind unless Allah please. He is worthy, and that duty should be kept to him, and worthy to forgive. And this number, over it are 19, verse 30, as we previously heard about the number 8, but few numbers in numerology have been used to mislead more people than this, oh, well, we got to figure out how it's connected to 19 or we're going to reject it. Even if it is, but they haven't figured it out. They, and I mentioned 8. 8 is a number also that I've heard people go too far in using it. But like my number symbolism video, I got one on the board behind me, 2,232. I'm not, I try to put in some good and bad meaning that can be associated with the number. I'm not saying that anything on the board actually has to be, oh, I've seen this number and it must be the sign. I'm saying, no, don't believe in the angel numbers and that sort of thing. Symbolism is something for you to do something with. It's not to rule your life because you threw some dice or you saw a pattern in the clouds or something.